A message came through this morning, so I have to share this before I get into this article that I have here. And this message is for the collective. Alright, so I've made several videos and you can go and watch them if you like, but it talks about how, okay, I'm going to put it like this, that the message that came through this morning, alright, it just came through as I was in a meditation time, and usually I do meditation through a form of exercise. So I'll work out, and all at the same time, while I'm working out, I'm just having that meditation time of just moving my body and, you know, just getting into a place of balancing out energy, right? And usually when I have finished a meditation of, say, like body movement, exercise, workout, etc., I usually go straight into a meditation anyway after I've completed my workout. So I get into this workout, having my meditation time. As soon as I finish, I get into a much deeper meditation of balancing everything out. Well, what came through this morning is that there are a lot of people, right, that are getting into a place of anxiety. They're going through anxiety, they're going into a bit of stress, they're going into a bit of worry, and they're unsure and uncertain of things that are happening at the moment. So they kind of feel like they don't know where they're at, or they feel a bit off, or they feel a bit, I'm not going to say the word lost, because, you know, they still have that place and a sense of knowing, okay, knowing where they are, what they're up to, and what the, you know, dark forces are up to and everything like that. But let me tell you something, a lot of them are mistaking that for the energies that are coming in, right? For all the energies and the ascension symptoms, they can be mistaken that for ascension symptoms. What it is, you guys, is that it is the dark forces' way of confusing the situation. So they confuse it by bringing in things like, you know how many times I've told you guys, right? Stay here. Okay, stay centered, stay in your heart, stay here and home, in your house, alright? Don't be focused on everything that's going on outside of you. Don't be focused on everything that's happening externally, alright? That is in the world, in the 3D matrix playing out before you. Do not focus on that. Stay right here, centered right here. Because what can happen is that when you're focused over there, right? When you're focused over there, it's going to cause worry. It's going to cause stress. It's going to cause anxiety, and it's going to cause you to just be out of your house, okay? For example, my guides were showing me that, they showed me something like this. Just picture that you're at home. You're reading a book, and it's a really interesting book, so it's a really great book, so it's really, you know, it's got you sort of really distracted and concentrated on that book. And so what happens is that you're reading your book, you're comfortably sitting in your recliner chair reading your book, and something happens outside your house, okay? So something's going on outside of your house, and you can hear all the noise and all the chaos and everything that's going on around. So you get up to go and have a look, right? You get up off your recliner chair, put your book down, get up off your recliner chair, and you go outside to have a look at all the commotion and everything that's going on. So you get out there, okay, and what's going on behind you, inside of your house, is chaos, stress, worry, depression, anxiety. They have gone inside of your house and they're sitting there waiting for you to come back. And so when you come back from after you've gone to explore what's happened outside in the external world, you've left your house and you've come back to your house now, well, anxiety, stress, worry, depression, and all the rest of it is waiting there for you. So when you get into your house, sit in your recliner chair, now you're sitting there, you're not even concerned about what your book is, you know, everything that you just read in your nice, beautiful book, and it was so amazing, right? Full of positivity. But you're not even thinking about that anymore. Now what's on your mind is what was happening outside of your house. And that it's going to put you into a place of fear and of anxiety, stress and worry. And I'm here to tell you, don't mistake that. Okay, do not mistake that for ascension symptoms. Yes, we're going through ascension symptoms, but that's not it. And you know what? The dark forces and those that are on the dark side are going to pull you out of your house, get you to focus what's going on out there, and it's going to cause a little bit of worry and concern. Soon as you feel that fear, that anxiety, that stress, that worry, anything like that, come back right here. This is where you find your peace. Alright, this is where you find your peace. This is where you find that you feel a lot more harmony, peace, and, you know, just in a place of bliss. Okay, so come back, center in your heart, and stay here. Alright, stay home. In other words, don't go exploring out there and finding out what's going on out there. Alright, okay guys. Alright, welcome to my channel. My name is Radiant. Nice to be here. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl. Would really appreciate that. Also check out the links in the description box down below. I've got 2 links there for meditation, and also I have got a link there to our Telegram page. There is also a link to Ismael's website where you can find all of his courses and his 2 books, The Secret Government and The Cosmic Origin, Our Cosmic Origin. Alright, I've got this article that I wanted to share, but I had to bring that little message to you before I started this, and that came through today. So yeah. Alright, here's this article with you. I was going to share a different article, but I actually couldn't find it. So this one that I'm going to bring to you guys is about the Galactic Federation of Light. And I've heard a lot of things about Galactic Federation of Light, but anyway, you know, we take what resonates for us and we just leave the rest, okay? Any questions that you might have, please bring them to Ismael Perez whenever he does a live. I think he's going live tomorrow night, so be there or be square, guys. Alright, please rock that like, guys. Let's keep going. I did say to you guys that I'm going to bring it. And I am. So I'm going to bring to you guys this amazing information, and also, like I said before, take only what resonates for you. Alright, hold on a second guys, going to do a human thing. There we go. Alright, yeah, all done. Alright, the Galactic Federation of Light, it's a large federation of civilization from many different planets, galaxies and universes, working together for the harmonious, hold on guys, I need to turn that around because the letterings on here are just a little bit small. Alright, it's not going to get any larger, so I'll just leave it at that. So there's Galactic Federation in each of the inhabited galaxies of our universe. These federations are part of the universal management structure, much like field officers are part of the management structure for a large corporation. The Galactic Federation of Milky Way Galaxy is called the Galactic Federation of Light, but some of the races represented in our Galactic Federation may call it by other names, hence the difference in the names given by Zetas Andromedans, etc. Each race, civilization, and planet has a council within the Galactic Federation to represent them. These councils vary in size depending on population, as well as the amount of responsibilities they carry within the management structure of the Galactic Federation. There are literally thousands of these councils since there that many races represented. The Galactic Federation is much larger than we may imagine. The Great Halls. The Galactic Federation has one major overseeing council which has representatives from each member council. This council meets in the Great Hall, but each council has its own Great Hall. Perhaps this is why there is so much confusion around this Great Hall business. Many channelers attend meetings in the Great Hall and think there is only one, when in fact it could be a Great Hall of one of the member races or civilizations. You see how quickly it gets all complicated? The Nibiru Council, the largest of these councils, has its own Great Hall, but also meets in the Galactic Federation's Great Hall more often than not, because its duties involved Galactic Federation management. Nibiru is not a planet with one civilization. Instead, it is a Galactic Federation starship with representatives from many races whose role it is that of traveling galactic management team. Their mission is to help negotiate alliances and maintain peace among the different worlds of the Galactic Federation and assist new and incoming members. Hence their slogan, serving the worlds. The Galactic Federation of our Milky Way galaxy is located in Sirius star system. Our Sun is a stargate to that system and the Galactic Federation. That is why the dog star Sirius is so important to Earth and plays a significant role in our history. Alright, let's take a look at the history, guys. Please rock that like. The Milky Way Galaxy Galactic Federation is the oldest galactic federation in this universe. It was established at the end of the First Great Galactic War that was fought in the Lyra constellation between humans, reptilians, felines, and carrions. After this war, the survivors decided that they must establish some way to arbitrate disputes so that this kind of destruction of humans' homeworld, Avion, the first Earth, would not occur again. Thus, the Galactic Federation was established with founding members being Lyran and Orion. Their first flagship was Pal Jagai, one of the first ships intact after the war. This was a very painful time, and the wounds of this war would take many dimensions of time to heal. In the beginning, the Galactic Federation was very small since so few had survived the war. The Lyran Council and Orion Councils doubled as the administrative aim of their new fledgling federation. In other words, they were the Galactic Federation. In time, new races were created as offshoots of the original four, and the Galactic Federation welcomed them as they reached galactic status, as we are about to do now. So the Galactic Federation grew and became a very large and powerful federation of worlds, devoted to universal peace, prosperity, and prosperity. Now there are millions of members from across the galaxy. The Nibirian Council. Alright, let's have a look at Nibirian Council. How are you doing, guys? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. Alright, so let's go and have a look at the Nibirian Council. Sharing the wisdom of unconditional compassion. Welcome to the Nibirian Council. The Nibirian Council is a multi-dimensional coalition from Nibiru, and who are one of the largest councils within the Galactic Federation of Worlds. The purpose of this site is to convey the Nibirian Council and their ancient elders higher dimensional wisdom as it pertains to the successful completion of Earth's grand planetary ascension process. In support of that goal, both the Nibirian Council and the ancient elders provide information for starseeds and walk-ins that includes a DNA recording process, guided communication training, and the galactic history. Together, this knowledge helps activate psychic ability while preparing the individual for life as a galactic human with multi-dimensional consciousness capable of expressing unconscious or unconditional compassion. So, gelatize messages are means to a mission. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, current mission. In addition to assisting starseeds, the 9D Nibirians are actively working to carry out a mission for planet Earth, which involves laying the groundwork for the masses to ascend using grid work and templates. Now into their second mission, known as Mission Restoration, continue the grid work and creation of compassion templates for alerting the outcome of upcoming events. This information is conveyed through weekly compassion creator conference calls. You know, guys, this sun is just so bright that, oh, that's better. Oh my gosh, I couldn't actually see my phone because the sun was so bright. So yeah. Alright, so we've got into a bit of history there. And now let's keep going. I've got lots of information here, guys, I just want to share with you. Maybe I'm going to have a look at it and share it with you guys. Here's the thing, you guys, when you do a lot of research and you spend a lot of time looking for information and things like that, have a word with your guides, because they will guide you to the information and resources, and that could be beneficial to the content and the videos that you create. So what I found, right, and I was guided here because when I found it, I thought, oh my gosh, really? I'm guided to this information. So this information, this little bit of information that I'm going to bring to you right now is, you know how Ismael always talks about the secret space programs and everything like that. And sometimes we've just got to do our own research, and we've got to, you know, do the groundwork, do our own research, and go and have a look at some of that information and things like that he shares, and it's to help your development, it's to help your growth. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get into this, and this article was written by Dr. Michael Seller. Now, I've heard a few things about Dr. Michael Seller, but hey, let's not judge the poor guy, okay? He's gone down a path. He's sharing information though. And remember, we only take what resonates to us, alright? So according to a new whistleblower claiming to have worked with multiple secret space programs, the complexity of the programs, technologies, and their dynamic interrelations is far greater than anything previously revealed. The overall scope of information from Corey on these secret space programs appears destined to dwarf anything released by prior whistleblowers. Already, according to David Wilcock, who has spent 22 years researching whistleblowers' testimonies on extraterrestrial life and the secret space programs, Corey knew almost as much as the others had told them. In an earlier article, they gave a summary of the information. Corey gives a summary, has released through the website, internet forum, and interviews with David Wilcock in order to better understand and access Corey's controversial claims since writing the summary article. He has since a set of questions by email. He sent a set of questions by email on April the 4th seeking clarification on various secret space program issues raised in continued discussion on internet forums. He kindly responded to the question, revealing more intrigued details and insight on these increasing complex issues. Among Corey's core claims is the oldest of up to 5 rival secret space programs to emerge in the modern era. Solar Warden contains more dated technologies, but has a greater dedication to humanity's long-term interest. Those in charge of Solar Warden have decided to leak information about the existence of secret space programs by, for example, allowing their spacecraft to be photographed by the International Space Station. These pro-disclosure actions, along with service to others activities, has made the Solar Warden program the most suitable candidate for a powerful new group of highly evolved extraterrestrials that has allegedly entered into our solar system, which has significantly changed the dynamic between rival space programs and their respective relations with visiting extraterrestrial civilization and older ancient human space programs. The Sphere Alliance, according to Corey, directly deals only with the Solar Warden program among 5 modern space programs and is seeking to assist humanity in a series of conferences whereby private citizens meet secret space program representative in a secure environment. The second of these diplomacy conferences occurred in April 5th, according to Corey, the details of which he says he will soon announce. As described in his earlier summary article, there's no concrete evidence sustaining Corey's controversial testimony. His responsiveness to people's questions and attention to detail and consistency help raise confidence in the veracity of his claims. He found his willingness to promptly respond to people's questions, including their own, a clear sign of sincerity, and more importantly, this decision to have his identity revealed in upcoming videos, interviews with David Wilcock, suggest he is willing to stand great public scrutiny at great personal and professional cost. Wilcock recently explained his own rigorous screening efforts regarding Corey's testimony, and that he found nothing awkward. Wilcock went as far, concluding that he can personally vouch for the authenticity of his information. That's quite an endorsement from someone who has for over 2 decades been working with an extensive number of whistleblowers and researchers. Given Corey's claims that he was age and time regressed in his earlier services with the secret space programs, it's unlikely that any had evidence or documentation will be found to collaborate or cooperate his prior covert space services. However, his more recent claims of being physically taken to conferences organised by the SPEAR Alliance can be varied of other attendees step forward. So far, none of the alleged 70 other private individuals attending the first conference have come forward. That may change, especially as more conferences events are held. Alright, so the complexity of the narrative Corey has developed about Earth's secret space programs and breakaway civilizations appeals to some, but raises red flags for others. A common psychological warfare tool is to mix lots of false information with genuine information to hide the truth in plain sight. Indeed, Gordon Duff, founder of the popular website Veterans Today, claims that as much as 40% of the information released about the secret space program is disinformation designed to protect source and methods. Is Corey's testimony part of an elaborate psychological warfare operation, or is he revealing the truth about genuine unfolding events involving multiple secret space programs and extraterrestrial visitors? These that have met and communicated with Corey are impressed by his sincerity and willingness to expose himself to criticism by stepping forward. The information Corey has released so far is consistent with what other whistleblowers have revealed. As Wilcock has concluded, the level of information that Corey has released certainly has the potential of transforming life as we know it on the planet. Will his information stand the test of public scrutiny as his identity is revealed? Excuse me, guys. And due diligence is concluded on his claims. Hopefully, the following email exchange will help the reader begin their own journey. And okay, alright, let's keep going. Just about dying from coughing. Alright, so there were questions for Corey. You say there are 5 secret space programs developed by our current human civilization, and that the oldest of them, Solar Warden, was approached by Blue Avians Spear Alliance. Can you describe why Solar Warden was chosen as a more suitable partner? The majority of the Solar Warden factions has already been involved in a shadow civil war or shadow Cold War with the other SSP groups. For some time, they had been accidentally appearing in front of the NASA ISS live feeds, as well as causing other incidents to allow people to see their technologies. There is a strict schedule of when and where to be in various parts of our solar system to prevent the satellites of various nations and corporations from accidentally capturing telemetry of classified technology. The Solar Warden group was more aging of the SSP groups, with much of their fleet being produced in the 1980s and 1990s with continued upgrades. They had shown a willingness to take a stand in the David versus Goliath types of battles that was selfless and one that showed the cloth they were cut from. They also had broken off alliances with more negative oriented off-world beings. They had aligned themselves with some more positive off-world beings and a group that was an ancient Earth breakaway that had made some changes in a positive direction. Even though these non-Solar Warden aliens were considered good guys, the Spear Alliance stated that they had their own agendas, and as much as they wanted to help humanity, they were still considered service to self. There was a lot of frustration prior to Spear Alliances making contact with Solar Warden. The Spear Alliances had begun to arrive, or at least their spears had begun to arrive in the late 1990s, and cloaking. No matter who tried to communicate or hail them, there was absolutely no response. They too, this day, refused to interact with any of the beings or human groups that are service to self, directly, and use an intermediary to communicate between these two groups. So, as stated above, they had already formed an infrastructure for an SSP alliance and were already engaged in a stealth Cold War or stealth Civil War with the Cabal controlled groups that vastly outnumbered and outgunned them. This was an incredible show of hold on guys. This was an incredible show of valor or service to others, even though their agenda or operational plans to achieve that agenda was made of a warlike or violent nature. There is something else to note. The Cabal groups who look for certain children to bring into my lab programs are looking for star seeds who have gifts that can be corrupted and used for the dark side. Many of these star seeds on Earth and in the SSPs are beginning to realize that they are alive here and now during this time for a reason, a mission. This too has something to do with the, in my opinion, or honest opinion, when I was contacted by the Blue Avians, I was told that the Cabal groups were incredibly worried about the star seeds. Incredibly worried about what the star seed may contribute in a movement against them. They have put people and programs out there to locate and try to target star seeds, to traumatize them, cause entity attachments, and discuss further down, and to derail them from any mission they may have on this planet and timeline. So most of how the Navy and Air Force and militaries of other nations play into the SSP are from earthly based support roles An example would be the Air Force Space Command and Space Force programs. Alright guys, well that is all I've got for you for now, but anyway, I'm going to keep bringing this information to you guys. It's a lot of information that we take in, it's a lot that we can learn, and yeah, I mean, this is great information. I really love all this stuff, and this is why I actually bring it to you guys and share it with you, because it's really deep. And a lot of you, I know a lot of you, you know, a lot of us have been learning quite a bit from Ismael Perez about Solar Warden, and also from all about Solar Warden and the special space programs and things like that. And yeah, that's all I have for you right now. I will be back again with more content, with more information, and you know, we just keep going, we keep learning, we keep evolving and keep growing and expanding, and we keep searching, right? So if you like this video, please rock the like, subscribe and share for your girl. I appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares and everybody who watches. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for being here. Alright, see you guys. Take care.